I ate them. Yeah. That's right. I ate the divorce papers with a very nice tomato ketchup. Do you know, they were really, really good. No, okay, no, okay. So, you want me to take this divorce seriously, huh? Well, that's funny, Charles, because you always really thought of our marriage as a bit of a joke. Can you remember that? So let's take this logically. On the one hand, A, we didn't have a serious marriage. So on the other hand, B, how do you expect us to have a serious divorce? No, the whole thing is a farce. It just happens to be a farce that tastes rather good with tomato ketchup. No, hang on. Wasn't it just last week you asked, your dad came around, he said to you, why the hell did you walk down the aisle with her in the first place? And what was your reply? For the exercise. Oh, well, that's funny. You're a really funny guy, Charles. Yeah? Well, I'm laughing, not crying, because you are about to give up a woman who is just infinitely lovable. Yeah, well, let's take Paul. Yes, Paul. He's been in love with me since 8th grade. Do you know, he's made 127 passes at me. He's asked me to marry him 49 times. And he has written over 200 love sonnets to me. He sees something in me, Charles. The problem is he feels he has to write it all down. But that's something you don't find every day. You know, to have somebody who loves you just for what you are, the person you are. Okay, so Paul's a little creepy. He's probably a little insane. But, you know, I really have got to value what the guy feels for me. He'd certainly never asked me to sign my name on a piece of paper giving away every emotion that I've ever had over the last few years. And that's what you're asking me to do, Charles. You're asking me to give up every right I have to your voice, to your baby brown eyes, to the feel of your hands running through my hair before we go to bed. And that's not something you lose easily. And it's not something I'm going to lose, Charles. I'm not going to lose you. In fact, I'm going to woo you. Yeah, okay, yeah, well, I've written you a sonnet. No, listen, just listen. Should I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. No, no, I'm not crying. I'm laughing. It's just one big joke, Charles. Just one big joke, and I keep expecting you to jump up and say, hey! April Fool. But you're not going to do that, are you, Charles? No, 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 of course not, because it's not April. I didn't really write the sonnet. Paul did, but I just thought it was rather good. You see, the truth is, the truth is, Charles, I ate the divorce papers. I ate them because I just couldn't stomach the thought of losing you. Hi, my name's Dianne, and I've been working with amateur dramatics now for about the past 15 years. I've been in some sort of drama most of my life, from being very small with tap dancing and ballet, and generally working my way up into pantomimes. But of course, as you grow up, you leave it behind, and about 15 years ago I went back to doing amateur dramatics at a lovely local theatre, and every year now I work in at least 2 different shows. We either do a West End number, a West End show. We've been doing all sorts of shows recently. We've done Fiddler on the Roof, we've done Aspects of Love, we've done Singing in the Rain, Carousel, Oklahoma. It goes on and on and on. And then once a year we do a review where everybody gets to show their talent, whether it's singing or dancing, and it's a Christmas show and it makes everybody happy just before Christmas time. The local theatre is great, and we do the shows there to keep the local theatre going. It's important that we bring the public into local theatre. It helps the youth and it helps us to work together no matter what age group. My favourite show, I think, at the present time was Singing in the Rain, where I happened to play Lena Lamont, who was a very dippy blonde, didn't look really much like me at the time, but with lots of different wigs and different clothes. They seemed to turn me into a Hollywood movie star, which I thought was really impossible. I worked on green screen, which was quite an experience, and it gave me a whole new element to working in the theatre. I loved the role, I loved the change in the voices, although it was pretty awful, I must say. Lena Lamont really doesn't sound very nice. But I really enjoyed the part. The harder the part, the better it is for me. I really love working in the theatre, and I hope that something you've seen in me today will make you feel that you could work with me too. I really look forward to hearing from you and to working with you.